Hello friends, thanks for tuning in to this week's marketing video. It's been a while since I've done a higher level marketing video. A lot of the time I'm trying to do a very specific thing within the world of marketing, whether that's a LinkedIn tip or something related to marketing like tchotchkes. And today I wanted to talk a little bit high level. You know, we're getting into spring and it's time to think about, in 2022, what are you doing at your company to move the ball forward from a marketing perspective? And what does marketing actually mean as things have changed over the years with the addition of social media and how we do sales and marketing anymore? So I wanted to start out by reading a quote that I found on Investopedia. It's one of the websites that I love. And I searched for what is marketing, define marketing for me. And here's the quote, I'll put it up on the screen. Marketing refers to activities a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of a product or service. So buying or selling a product or service, the company's trying to get that to happen, right? That's what most of us are trying to do. We are trying to sell a product or service. So it goes on to say marketing includes advertising, selling, and delivering products to consumers or other businesses. And what I think is interesting about that is that it wraps up selling within the realm of marketing. A lot of times people try to treat marketing and sales as separate. And I think that they are incredibly intertwined anymore. The way society works, the way social media works, websites work, blogging works, even interactions face-to-face over coffee are tinged and influenced by other things where sales and marketing efforts are kind of intertwined, in my opinion. Quick aside, I apologize for my voice today. My allergies are kicking my tail. So anyway, I wanted to go into some things that I've thought about. When I do these videos, I think about the last week, what's happened to me. And so from a marketing perspective, one of the first things that I thought of was I was at a coffee event at one of my clients. I actually sponsored an event at one of my clients that's doing a celebration of 30 years of being in business. And I was caught, my attention was caught by the branding and the delivery of the service for this event. And it is a mobile coffee company. And what they do is they go set up their coffee shop at any company, primarily in Kansas. And what they do is they can do smoothies and lattes and all the stuff. And so it's Grounded Mobile Coffee is the domain. And there were just so many things about their brand that I loved. One of which was the thing they passed out with every single coffee, which were these almost like, I called them coffee cookies because they're kind of like fortune cookies. And mine that I pulled said, "Today has no idea it's about to meet your awesome face. You've got this." And so it's kind of fun. It's a great way to start the day for your employees where, you're serving them a free coffee or a smoothie and a fun thought to get their day started. And the reason I tell the story is, what did that do from a sales and marketing perspective? Well, it hit me in the face right then. The marketing of that was great. Their logo was great. Their setup was great. The little things that they did different than a typical coffee shop totally resonated with me, got my attention, and it's very memorable. To the point where 4 days later, actually it's been longer than that, I'm actually including this in part of my videos because it was so memorable. Everybody's got tchotchkes and different things. So everybody's got a koozie with their logo, their Blue Gears. I don't know if you can see it, it's on there. It's engraved on there. Everybody's got tchotchkes and thermoses with their logo on it. And we've all got plenty of things, letter openers with the Legos with the letter openers with the Blue Gears logo. And I've done socks. I even did a video about doing socks for my peer advisory groups and things like that. And all of this effort that we do our goal is to be memorable, to make people smile, and hopefully that they'll remember us, because the act of selling is actually really far down the road if you think about it. A sales thing is when they're actually already in the mindset of, I need a thing, I need a product or a service, and I'm ready to buy, so let's discuss the terms of the sale. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happens before that conversation ever comes up. And that, I think, is what is defined as marketing. And so I think before somebody's comfortable buying from you, they have to trust you. Of course, that's what I do for a living and have for 13 years now, is I help companies tell their stories online and show what kind of a company culture that they've got. My video last week was about the top reasons people are leaving companies, and the #1 reason was for toxic corporate cultures. Well, these things that I'm talking about today, like bringing in a coffee company for your staff for 2 hours in some morning randomly, are the kinds of things companies are doing to retain their employees and make it a fun place to work. And so I just wanted to talk about that a little bit today from a marketing perspective. We all do things that we're trying to be memorable. And like even in this video that I'm creating for you, I'm trying to be helpful. Every single week, it's a grind, and I put that time in. Honestly, I'm not trying to monetize a YouTube channel. I have like 200 followers. I would love it if you haven't followed my channel on YouTube to follow me, to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. But that's not the goal. You know, it's nice to get some feedback for the content that I'm putting out every week, but my goal is to really help you think, like in this video, what are you doing from a marketing perspective in 2022 that's a little different than you've done in years past? And what is your company doing? Are you doing the same old with a glossy handout leave behind and you're just doing the same routine that you've always done from a sales and marketing perspective? Or are you doing a podcast? Another one of my clients started doing a podcast, Apex Business Advisors. I'll include a link to that below. And it's a very compelling series. Other people are doing different ways of doing their sales process, you know, interesting tchotchkes that they're leaving behind, events that they're putting on, different things like that. So I just wanted to encourage you to think about, what are you doing from a marketing perspective personally, which includes LinkedIn and all the storytelling that you're doing, which primes the pump for you to be at the seat, have that seat at the table when the people on the other side of that relationship and those conversations and the content that you're putting out, whatever that form is, think of you at the right moment. Let's say you're a furniture company and you're doing content on LinkedIn all the time about the furniture that you offer and the companies that you're helping with furniture. And oh, did you know if you tighten the bolts on the bottom of your chairs, they won't fall apart as much? Or oh, here is the best way to figure out how to adjust an office chair. All these kinds of things that you could do to improve people's lives, educate them, help them so that when the time comes for them to buy, you're the trustworthy, likable subject matter expert. And hopefully they'll have a conversation with you and end up buying from you. It doesn't work all the time, but I promise you that it will improve your chances if you put in the work each and every day, week, and month of the year. So I wanted to define marketing today. I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes you think a little bit about, I could turn this into a series of different things that I do from a marketing perspective to try and stay top of mind. Blogging's one of them. LinkedIn updates is another one. Different things that I could talk about. But I hope that was a helpful high-level thing for you to think about from a marketing perspective of what you and your company's doing in 2022. Thanks again for watching. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'll see you next week.